Very good morning, students. In this video, we will discuss about light reflection and refraction from class 10 science. In our previous session, we have discussed about the image formation on a plane mirror. So right now, we will discuss about a spherical mirror. You know, a spherical mirror. So we can draw a circle, we can draw a spherical mirror like this. This is our spherical mirror. First we have to know what is the definition of a spherical mirror, how we can say it is a spherical or plane mirror. So whose reflecting surface is curved, you can say it is a spherical mirror. You know, a spherical mirror. A spherical mirror. In Hindi, you can say it is a Goliya Darpan. It is a Goliya Darpan. So you can define like this: whose reflecting surface, whose reflecting surface is curved. You know. This is the definition of a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved. Further, it will be cleared that how many types of a spherical mirror. A spherical mirror. So please consider this is a spherical mirror. It is round in shape because it is a spherical mirror. We can cut this is the mirror. At the center of this mirror, we will consider is a pole. You know, here is a pole and denoted by capital P. So pole we will denote as a capital P. This is a spherical mirror because it is round in shape, and at the center it is a center of curvature. You know, this is a center of curvature passes through the pole. See, this is the middle part of the sphere. This is and denoted by capital C is a center of curvature. The distance between center of curvature and the pole. In other words, you can say it is a boundary of a mirror. So the distance between center of curvature and the pole, in between focus is placed. Focus is placed and denoted by capital F. So here P is a pole, C center of curvature, F is a focus. See, the distance from focus to pole at boundary, we can say it is a small f. So a small f is a focus length. Focus length denoted by a small f. As you see in this figure. See, the total distance from center to curvature, center of curvature to pole, you can say it is a radius. Like this. It is a radius and denoted by capital R. So capital R is the radius. Okay. When one line passes through the center of curvature, focus and the pole, is a principal axis. So principal axis will always passes through center of curvature, focus and the pole. See, this is principal pole, principal axis. This is a principal axis. most important to know what is the relation between R and small f. It is very important because it can be used during the solve of exercise problem. So it is very important to know for us what is the relation between a small f and R. So you can see in this figure the distance of radius from center of curvature to pole is 2 times of f. You can see in this figure also. So the relation between center of curvature, the relation between radius and focus length. So you can see in this figure, it is 2 times of focus length. The distance of radius is 2 times of focus length. So how we can define it mathematically? So it will be defined as R is equal to 2 times f. So you have to remember this because it can be used during exercise problem. So we have to know now one more thing. Here you can say this is aperture, aperture, and generally aperture is denoted by m by n. So m by n is a aperture. So what is aperture? When we cut one piece of mirror from a whole spherical mirror, then you can say this is aperture. If we draw a single perpendicular line from this end to this end, you can say this is aperture, and denoted by capital M and N. Okay, so this is aperture. You can say this is aperture. So in a spherical mirror, you are seeing center of curvature, focus length, radius, aperture, principal axis, and all those things. And in our next video, we will discuss about how many types of a spherical mirror.